your lips, sir. Your lips are quite off. Welcome back. Sorry for the brief delay there. We were switching over from Red Dead into this. Looks like we're all full on snacks. Good, good. Grab me a little spare ammo lying around. So I think it is officially Christmas Eve here in the world of GTA. I wonder what we should spend our time on. We do have, as always, more to steal from El Rubio. The rest of his sordid, miserable little life will be spent getting stolen from, and I can't wait for it. Really having a blast. I think we're fully back to the beginning. Yeah, we need to launch a new gather intel mission for that. So that would take 50 minutes to set up and then 15 minutes to perform. We could do that. It would also be kind of fun to see some of the locations around that have like a Christmas tree set up. I know that most of your player-owned buildings, like your biker clubhouse and all of your apartments and offices and bunker and workshop garages, they usually have a little Christmas decoration. Even vehicles like the Avenger usually have a Christmas decoration. It's a little weird that I haven't seen anything in the sub yet. They may not have gotten around to adding a Christmas pass. But it seems like usually in situations like this, there's at least a little Christmas tree set up somewhere around this time of year while it's snowing. So we'll have to keep checking back to the submarine, maybe. But for now, let me go ahead and get this scope mission out of the way. We will launch the scope mission. That way we can get away from the snow for just a second, and then it will be fun to return. Plus, I'm just wildly curious as to what the next vault item is going to be. Alright, launch in mission. I'm seeing that message from Tom. Yes? I think I glitched that out, kind of hitting the other launch mission at the same time. Now it's stuck. It doesn't want to let me use the touch screen. Let's try going out and back in. Oh, I'm finding all kinds of issues. So it's like right now it should be saying, go to Grapeseed or something for that launch mission, but that Tom Connors text came through at exactly the same time and they kind of canceled each other out. Weirdly. Let's try it again. Good morning, good morning. Welcome back. Or welcome for the first time. Or in the rare instance that you're fully unwelcome, I guess unwelcome to you. That hasn't really happened yet, but... Alright, this is... this is the absolute worst. But that's fine. We'll deal with it. In fact, let me see if I can fast travel out there just to save some time. So they give you this very, very slow plane, the drug smuggling Vellum plane. And then depending on where you are in the world, I shouldn't have been here by the airport. Because you kind of have to get that plane back to the airport in order to fly to Cayo Perico. So if I'm here, it will basically spawn the Vellum, the drug smuggling plane, as far away from me as possible. So you can see it has spawned it, like up here, at the top beach of the map. Which is very unfortunate, not a great place for a slow plane in low visibility conditions. But here we go. So the idea is if you actually fast travel your sub here first, you'll never get that spot. It'll fast travel it, or generate the Vellum further away from you, more towards the airport you need to get to. So I should have fast traveled here first, and then started the intel mission, but I'm Never thinking that far ahead. So we'll have a long plane ride ahead of us, but we skirted around most of the traveling out to the plane, which is great. Pavel, I'll be back. Nope, I need my helicopter. I don't know why I'm so enthused for that ladder today. Here we go. I'm waking up, slowly but surely. Oh, certainly not unwelcome, no. Glad you are up and about and getting some coffee now. That is the most I can hope for on a morning. Alive, moving, coffee. Oh, this'll be the third glass, Pavel. This'll be the third glass of vodka. Officially. Hey everybody, it's me. It's Santa. I'm here to deliver to you the festive gift of death. Because you were so good this year. Santa's gonna kill you. Santa's gonna give you a little treat.
Hey, fuck you!
Now, that wing is poorly placed for this Santa hat. There we go. Gifts delivered.
Do you have the plane? Very good. I have sent you coordinates. Keep south until the air becomes thick with herbs and profanity. Yeah, there should be clothes on board. You switch on the way. And leave your guns on plane. Remember, drug dealers employ smugglers. They do not trust them. Guards find you with weapons. This will not end well.
I find that line so satisfying. Just fly south until the air is thick with herbs and profanity. Then you'll know you've arrived. So, like I said, very, very long plane ride now. Very regrettable. But lovely. Lovely time for it. Just do a little knife edging. There, I finally closed my door. So I think the fly to Cayo Perico spot is like always down there. It's sort of near the industrial zone by Merriweather. So if you can fast travel your sub up here, there's a small chance that the plane will spawn a little bit closer. You won't have as far to travel. If it was any other plane, it wouldn't matter, but this is just the one plane that it matters. Sort of the fun part of these heists is after you've done it a couple of times and you have a good path under your belt, you start to realize the drag zones, the areas that make it take longer than it should. And the two biggest are just the flying to Cayo Perico for the actual first scope out, and then that one mission where you have to like follow a helicopter halfway across the map. It always takes like 10 minutes out of the whole hour. Not that everything doesn't, but, you know. Oh, let's be dangerous. I see an archway and I'm going for it. Can't help myself. Skinned a little bit of my bottom there. Alright, and almost there. I cannot wait to see what the target is this time. I guess so far we've gotten the Madrazzo files. We got the ruby necklace. I wonder what else there is. Such a lovely pastel color out here when the snow is going. It's always lovely just to look around. Alright, so this will take us back to the non-snowy island. Sandy beaches once again.
Paren, esperen ahí. Why can't you assholes be on time for once, eh? Arms out, let's go. Okay, wait over there. They will bring it soon. Go on.
Oh, sure. I'll just wait. Just play a little solitaire by myself here. Don't worry about me.
Because you are disguised as smuggler does not give you free access. As soon as you leave airstrip, be careful. If guards see you in the wrong place and get a proper look at you, they will not give you chance to explain yourself.
Alright, do our classic cut across the island here. Watch out for those bushes. So this is, speaking of drag zones, another area where it takes a while. The path I'm currently doing takes a while to get past this security checkpoint. I've seen a lot of people online that just kind of wait for that guy to be looking the other way, and then they hit this jump on the bike and just sail over there. I'm going to need to practice that a bit. That's seeming a little dangerous, but it is apparently possible, so I'm going to need to look into that. Right now, I don't mind being a little patient. And we'll just wait for this guy to turn around again. The one up in the guard tower is never that big of an issue, but the one on the road takes his sweet time, and then those patrolling cars, if you get one of those in the mix, it starts to be a little tense. But usually this guy turns around and it's all smooth sailing. Skirt behind the camera, see if there's a four-wheeler for us. And there is. And we'll go this way. Watch out for that coastline. Alright, we do have a patrolling car coming down that way. I'd better just hold off. And go behind him. Alright, I'm gonna check up here real quick. Sometimes there's some of this cutting powder that allows you to poison the water supply up here. Doesn't look like it's there today, but we are gonna switch to the bike. A little bit easier to get through. Alright, so we're headed to the communications tower. And breaking wooden poles. No big deal. So we know the cutting powder isn't there. I think there's two other locations it can be. We'll try to check one of them on the way down from the tower.
Do not assume access point to the network will signal box may have moved. Check high, check low.
Alright, looks like the signal box is right back here. That makes it easy. Another one of these. 422. I'm guessing we want that on the 20. 70. Okay. 82. Not that one. 28. Let's see here. This one has me confused. Let's try the 80. 82. Huh. That one's weird. Okay. I'm running out of battery. Nope, I wanted to try that, darn it. Alright, stay there. Okay, let me try aborting this one. I don't think there's a problem if you back out of it. I don't know if you completely run out of time if it sets off some sort of alarm. Let's try that again. So sorry, it's too early in the morning for me. Another sip of coffee and see if that helps. Alright, 33 is the target. I'm sure there's actually some sort of logic to this, but I'm just sort of trying them. There we go.
Okay, I have access. The app is on your phone. Let us take a look.
Alright, I'm just going to climb up here to use the Sightseer app to make sure I'm not detected. And then we'll see what the take is. We can decide if there's anything else we want to do. We can look around for that cutting powder, but this is really all we need, is to know what the main primary target is.
Let's have a look in the vault room, in the basement.
I'll be right back. 1 second. Alright. So it's something in the safe again.
Bearer bonds. There, in the safe.
Bearer bonds.
Untraceable. This is
Interesting.
why he keeps them. And why they are so convenient to steal.
Alright. So we've got our primary target. Let's go up a little further here. One more level. And we'll get a good look around. I've been having way too much fun with this same path here, this drainage tunnel to the main dock. Run has finally clicked into place for me a bit. We're gonna have to expand out eventually, but right now that is just sounding like a huge amount of fun. So there is a grappling hook up here, if we need it. Doot. Good. We checked that spot there for the cutting powder. That's where we first came up the hill. And it wasn't there. I think you'd even be able to see it glowing from up here if it was there. I know that there's another one potentially in that building that you cannot see from here, so we'd have to go down there manually to check. And then I don't know where the third one is. I know there's one more location. It must be like out there somewhere in that compound. But for the moment, let's just try to sail down there, and we'll check if the cutting powder is there. If not, we can probably just get caught and leave, but we are close enough to that other compound. We could go take a look. See how it goes. Just get down to this building. I'm abandoning my bike, which is sort of a shame. Insert there will be blood references here. God, there was so much blood in that bowling alley. Alright, we'll see if it's down here. It is. That's what we're looking for. Which is fantastic.
I am familiar
Now we
with
gotta
this
make it to the
chemical
tower.
used in processing. It has interesting side effect. You put this in the water supply, every guard on the island will be distracted. As we say in Russia, you cannot wipe your ass and shoot your gun at the same time.
That's a folksy aphorism there. I like it. Alright, this guard tower guy is a bit of a problem. Have to wait till that car goes, and then we're just gonna need to try for it. Usually they can't see you if you're at the base of their own guard tower. So then it's just a matter of getting him to point the right way, and you're home free. Point the right way! So I think the water tower is like just over that ridge there. We'll head right for it. Avoid all these security cameras. So this isn't really necessary, but it's just sort of fun to roleplay. It just makes everyone a little bit less effective at seeing you and at combat. Because they're all a little tummy sick. So the big glowing red water tower is the one I believe we want to shoot for. Make it easy to see from just about anywhere on the island. There's an occasional patrolling car here, it seems, but not right now. Perfect timing. So this just seems like a fun thing to do every time, as sort of a role-play element. Though not really. If you're going to sneak through and headshot them, it doesn't matter if they're extra weak. A headshot is a headshot. But hey, it always helps. Mm-hmm. That's for you, little extra flavor. Because I care about you guys.
Perfect.
Care about your
This will
taste
take a long time
buds.
to fully leave the system. The guards will not be able to shoot straight for weeks, huh?
There we go. Having some ladder troubles. You know you want to realize that it's there. We've been here before. Alright, so now I can basically just get caught, I believe. They will take me back to the airport and be like, hey, you wait where we told you. And I'll be like, oh, thanks. This is exactly where I needed to be. So I'm just going to walk out into his radius here. Hey, hey, hey.
What do you think you're doing?
Aw, this is exactly where I didn't want to be. Oh, what a disappointment. Secretly on the inside, I'm giddy. And we're done. So, we have, $1 million or so worth of bearer bonds to steal from a blonde man on this island. Let's prepare. So it's about 25 minutes. I rambled a bit during the intro there, but with the longest flight time possible up from Paleto Cove there, it takes about 25 minutes to scope out the whole island. So from here it should probably take about half an hour to do the other scope missions, or prep missions rather. So it's a total prep of about an hour. And then the heist itself, in order to get the Elite Challenge, which we still have not gotten, you need to do it in under 15 minutes, I think? Under 16 minutes? Something like that? So the whole heist should, ideally, only take you 14 minutes, say. Trying to get the times down. Alright, so I did have my submarine way up there at Paleto Cove. I will go ahead and return it and head for the dock here. We'll see if we can get it to come to me. Actually, give me just 1 second while I'm over a nice open area. Instead of over the sea, I'll be right back with you. Oh, that was rough. 1 second. Alright, so sorry. Let's try it from here. I'm hoping we went far enough for it to move. Time now. I'm not sure if it took, or if it went somewhere far away and it's hiding behind another icon. Try this again. It says it's already nearby. It is not. Check the full map here. Sure not seeing it. Yeah, I don't believe you. I have no submarine. Huh. Alright, let me send it back again. Sometimes your submarine is too stealthy.
Hey, buddy. We're still running tomorrow, right?
Alright, 16 seconds. Hopefully it will behave this time. Kosatka has surfaced. Perfect. Alright. So let's see how quickly we can knock out this prep. So nice of you all to accompany me this morning. I'm hoping there's a couple things we can try out during the prep here. Some shortcut ideas I've seen online. That I'm going to have to get better at. Alright.
Welcome back, Capitan. That was a master class in clandestine reconnaissance. And you have a tan.
So let's go grab the submarine.
Come over to this
We'll just do it the normal way this time. I keep promising we'll have some variety, but I want to perfect this route here. Alright, so I want to get to the Merryweather test site in the Kosatka is the idea I've seen. I keep trying to find ways to, like, snipe these helicopters or do something weird, but I saw online somebody had a great idea for how to get into this submarine. So what I would have done is flown my helicopter out here and then tried to take out the boats and then dived in. You've seen me before. Terrible idea. Really, really bad idea. Another way you can do it is drive your submarine out here and then use its missiles, either guided or just its normal periscope homing missiles. You can use it to take out the boats and the helicopter. That works great. And you never are in danger. But there's an even easier way. Plan number 3 is don't even fight them. Just get your submarine close. Gonna have to try not to beach it here. Oh. In a weird spot.
This kind of thing is military tech, but luckily this is America, so of course there is private company with contract. Merryweather, you have heard of them. They have new submarine, latest model, well equipped. I know location of test, so we can start there. They must have what we need. I cannot see anything on sonar.
Thank you, Pavel. So plan number 3 is completely avoid the boats, completely avoid the helicopter. You don't even have to attack them. Submerge yourself.
Helicopter. You dive beneath them, you will not have far to go.
And then you can just take the entire submarine in next to the other submarine. Dink. And then hold to autopilot it. Once autopilot is engaged, it won't automatically surface when you leave the helm, so it will stay submerged at that same exact spot. And then you're already deep enough that they can't shoot you under the water, and you're right next to the entrance. I thought that was kinda genius. I felt like a real fool the way I had done it myself after seeing this online. So they're all just sitting up there alive, happy as a clam. They can't shoot you, you're too low. And after you pull the thing off this sub, the only goal is to get back to your own sub. And usually you're dodging boats and helicopters like a madman. It's 4 feet back that way, no big deal.
I cannot tell from sonar.
Alright.
This thing is impressive. It will be small enough
Do our
to
classic sub clear.
and switches and so on.
Bit of a sub clear. No big deal. Alright, I'm gonna need some snacks. That got me. That got me real good. Don't crouch. I would beg you dearly not to crouch. I'm not locked to a wall. Let's find a flat spot. There we go. I begged you dearly. Alright, healed up. Usually there's a guy back here. And a guy over here. And then we wait for the chef, who's very excitable. Eat some more snacks, because I'm feeling like it's a cheat day. That's good. Sorry, sir. Sorry, sir. There it is. So with that little sub trick, this is really easy. Obviously you can still catch an unfortunate shotgun blast around a corner, but pretty low risk at that point. All you have to do is get back to your submarine, which is waiting, feet away. And that makes me feel so much better about that whole mission. The whole surface exiting the helicopter range part was not much fun. Now it's not a problem at all. And it's over. That's it. As soon as I can... There we go. Now it's over. I did apparently have to stretch them thighs. I don't know what was going on with that. Just lean against the wall. No, so much man-spreading. So we have our approach vehicle. Lovely. Let's go ahead and knock our weapon loadout out of the mix. We'll buy suppressors. Yes, please. That's always a must-have. And I am really loving having access to that sniper rifle that lets you take out the 2 guys at once whenever you need it, which is kind of hard to pass up. Because I'm not on PC and can't do really quick headshots in succession. Alright, so this is the one that I don't like very much. You have to follow this helicopter all the way around. Let's go ahead and fast travel it down there just to save me a minute. $2,000, what's the harm?
Successful reconnaissance mission to get the blood pumping, yes? We are ready to plan at your command. So we are relocating, Capitan.
Elysian Island, is there one closer to the other side, or is that my best bet? Guess that's my best bet. Alright, so there is a little trick to this one too, if you're curious. I'm not sure why this is a session of tips and tricks, but if you're curious, you can kind of avoid some of the agonizing length of this one. I'll try to show you how. If you can pick the right spot. So we'll take our Sparrow out the top. We'll go find this Valkyrie.
Say what you like about private military contractors. They have good taste in high-end, off-the-books weaponry. You know Merryweather, yes? They are doing training exercise with new batch of firearms. Location is top secret.
There's the Valkyrie.
Need to start at their base and follow some of their men. Is that Merryweather copter I see on the radar? Perfect. It could lead you to them.
So as soon as the icon shows up here, it doesn't really matter how close you are to the helicopter. What you want to find out is there's 3 locations it can end up at, and it basically heads in a straight line to it. So you want to see which location the helicopter seems to be going to. And it's... I know exactly, one of them's here. That's location number 1. Another one's like here. That's location number 2. Somewhere around there. I think this is location number 3 he's going to, and I actually don't know where that one is. So this is the one where I can't really skirt the process as easily as I could if it was the either of the other two spots. But I'm going to put a waypoint there. So that sort of seems to be in line with where he's going, and we'll check it out.
Only way for professionals such as us. Nothing to trace, nothing to lead trouble to your door. And when you offend a man such as Mr. Rubio, trouble will do its best to seek you out.
So once we do actually know this third location, no big deal. It's just a matter of having that knowledge. Happens to be the one I'm not sure about.
I would never again leave my submarine.
But luckily, the area where the helicopter is going, like the idea is the helicopter is meeting up with other mercenaries already stationed at a place, and then you're going to steal their weapons. Whoa, avoid that tree. I forget what I was saying. With that, there was a point to that, but oh well. Oh yeah, I was just going to say, so the helicopter's meeting up with other mercenaries, and as luck would have it, they have an Avenger with them, which is like one of the biggest vehicles in the game, and so it's fairly easy to spot the Avenger from the air to know where you need to go, is what I was trying to say. It is, however, the dead of night, so it could be like anywhere in this deserty area. I'm just going to keep an eye out for propellers. I see one! Oh no, that's me. So it's like it could be anywhere around here. I'm not sure where that third spot is. Let's check the helicopter again. It's like we're in the right area. It's somewhere around here. But the idea is that if you know the location, you know, we could already be on the ground. Half of the guys dead before the helicopter even lands, which just speeds it up considerably. So after we know where this guy lands, we'll be in great shape. Just trying to think if it could be any further than this, because it's like at this point he'd be going right towards Chiliad. There's no other flat areas around there that I know of, so I kind of expected it to be in the desert here before then, but I have not seen Avenger blades. Ah, there they are. Aha. It is in the desert there. Alright, so this is the third location. I can now be confident right above my little, owned garage there. That's where the third Valkyrie is. Alright. So now it's just a matter of killing them all and taking their weapons. Sorry about that. Next time we'll know.
And is this an Avenger they're using? I am impressed. My guess is the weapons are on there.
Let's see if I can take out a couple of them quietly before things kick off. Ah, jeez. Can't believe I missed that. Anyone else all by their onesie? Hmm? Very unobservant while they're having so much fun at their shooting range. Where else are you hiding? There's one more guy to the right. I can't seem to get a bead on him. I'll wait. No, you enjoy that sip. I don't wanna rob that from you. Where's that guy? There you go. Just at the last second. Alright, that worked out great. I wasn't expecting to actually be able to get all of them without being detected, but they're very distracted, apparently. They're just thinking about their day. A lot of emotional issues to process.
We are just here for weapons. The quicker and quieter, the better.
Oh, sorry, did you say quiet? I was going for quick.
Yes? Good, because it would seem the Avenger did a little takeoff while you were not looking. I suggest you do not stick around for the landing. Maybe get some fresh air, huh?
Time to jump. Alright, where did I leave that helicopter? Oh, that was a late parachuting. Perfect. Alright, gotta get out of here before they arrive. They've arrived. Get your festive little elf shoes in the helicopter. Move your festive elf shoes. Alright, so we should have the approach vehicle and the weapons now. We only have 3 quick prep missions left, I believe. 2 of them, I think, are completely peaceful. Or at least mostly peaceful. Stealth endeavors. So I'll just take this back. We could try to do some fancy footwork with the Kosatka, but I'll just take it back manually. We're on the other side of the world, but after we get past this hill, we can go quick. It's so nice to finally be kind of catching the hang of this heist. It's those fun early days of exploration where everything is confusing. And then your first, like a newborn foal, struggling steps across the prairie that we've gotten through. Now I'm hoping we can be in a little bit more Hitman style, where we kind of know what we're doing and where people are standing, and we want to get it quick so that we can get that elite challenge. That's really my big goal. I have never actually been able to get an elite challenge on a heist. Most of them require coordination with multiple humans. That's not for me. But this one might be possible. Alright, we gotta start squinting here. Pitch black, middle of a foggy snow. Where is that submarine? Where is that pitch black submarine I painted the color of the snow and sea? Speaking of Hitman, have you ever played Hitman Blood Money? I think I have, yeah. That's the one that starts... I want to say there's like a bunch of white fencing and it's like a dock house kind of thing. I think I have, a long time ago. I would love to go back through those. This whole heist, actually, has been making me want to play Hitman desperately. It kind of operates under the same guise. So I need to play it again, is the answer to that question. Alright, let's go safe code first. That should take us back to the casino, I'm guessing. Good, good. We're not too far from the casino. Let's just helicopter it. Yeah, like a carnival. That's what I remember most strongly for some reason. Like the opening, "Welcome to the carnival gates," where it starts. that the one where you could dress up like a clown? Like, is that what the famous Hitman clown is from?
Not unless you plan to spend the weekend down there. So we must get
I know they've made references to that clown in the newer ones.
only his head of security has copy, and today is our chance to intercept them. He has come to Los Santos for party at Diamond Casino. Mr. Rubio's penthouse is on top floor. If we time it right, the guests will not be feeling so alert. You understand? Okay, let's do this. You know, Captain,
Alright, so I think I've...
back at my career,
Sorry,
asked
Bobby.
myself why. The robberies conducted, the assassinations carried out, the insurrection supported or crushed, the late nights, the early mornings, the fatigue, the diet of red caviar and navy wine, the endless vitamin D supplements. But of course, you ask yourself the same question, yes? And you give the same answer. Money!
So I think I finally caught on that the way to do it is to put your escape vehicle here, by the penthouse exit, or the parking garage exit. That seems to be the thing to do. I've winded up out there in the snow more times than I can count now. Twice, is it? It's more than I can count.
No doubt.
I know, right?
So this should be fairly simple, but I seem to always manage to get myself caught, and then have to, gunfight my way through the penthouse. I'd love to avoid that this time, but we'll see what happens.
You have membership here yourself, eh, Capitan? For getting up to penthouse level will be simple.
Luxury car is available to win. Stop by and have a try at the Lucky Wheel.
Okay.
All
I
right.
need to find his
Let's
suite.
find
It
these
will not be so
guys.
difficult. Look for the trained killer standing outside.
Get a suppressed pistol out, just in case. Oh, there they are.
Ah, you have a delicate touch when it comes to armed guards, no? The guests inside will not know you are coming.
Trying to check if I have anything a little higher powered that also has a suppressor on it. I may just be doing this with pistols. So sorry, I'm tripping over my tongue there.
You have the photograph I
Scandalous.
sent you, yes?
Okay. Should I... I'm never sure what I'm doing here. It's like any sign of aggression seems to set them all off, but I'm not sure if getting detected does too, or if the idea is I'm supposed to just sneak through regardless. Well, just do it the old-fashioned way. I'm sure there is a better way to pull this off. I haven't cottoned onto it yet. Inventory, there we go. Sorry about your everything. There he is. Alright. We'll just search that stately body of his. Alright, and that's it.
Did you find
Everyone
them?
else can live.
Send the codes, yes? Now
I am a generous man.
get out and get away from the casino.
So it seems like when you get out here, it takes you back to the hotel, but when you get out of the hotel, it takes you right to that penthouse exit, or parking garage exit. I don't know why I I can't get that straight. I'm hoping this'll turn out to be great. If not, oh well.
Oh crap! Tyler got shot. Ah! Fuck you!
Stop that. You're being rude.
You motherfucker!
Alright. Little bit of health left. Let's get out there. There goes the last of my coffee. It's all downhill from here. Perfect. Look at that. That's a nice tip.
After you? Huh, I forgot about them. Best to lose them, I think.
Thanks, past me. And we're out. Almost hit a telephone pole. That's half the fun. Hitting those telephone poles. Alright, let's pull up now. We've had our fun. Okay, so that's the safe code. We just have the fingerprint cloner, which is really easy, and the cutting torch, which is really easy left, and then it's heist o'clock. I love this thing. This thing is amazing. The fact you can do it all solo, the fact that I'm literally in an invite-only session right now, which is like a huge performance increase even over a solo public session. If you can get in an invite-only session, there's no one else it's trying to load in for.
I will get it when you are next
And
back
you
in
just
the
get a
summer.
bit of extra frames and everything out of it. So this is the ideal way to pull off a heist like this. Not having to worry about getting griefed, etc., etc. I could go on and on. I'm trying to remember if there's any other prep mission I'm forgetting about. I think other than these, they're all, the demolition charges under the equipment section are unnecessary if you have the cutting torch. And disruption doesn't matter if you're going stealth. So it should be real simple from here. So like under this equipment, we need the fingerprint cloner and the cutting torch, but once we have the cutting torch, fully don't need the demolition charges. That will stop being mandatory and we'll be able to start it regardless. And disruptions, as long as you don't get caught, completely don't matter. So we have almost everything we need. Let's get the fingerprint cloner. Actually, let's do cutting torch first. I always get cutting torch last, and I want to break it up. Alright, go to the construction site. Probably doesn't matter where the sub is for this. They're usually around the city. It is particularly fun to be able to do these while there's snow out, too. This is awesome.
Water, we will need correct type of cutting torch. These we should be able to find easily at the construction site. Although, less easy will be the armed guards. Apparently, industrial equipment goes missing very often in Los Santos.
Alright, looks like the downtown construction site here. High rise, which means I think we can go up to the top first, actually. Strangely enough, I think that's where the hard hat is.
So, avoiding these guards will be good practice for Mr. Rubio's island, yes? Or perhaps you practice art.
Typically, you'd have to climb up like 2 elevators, and that would put you up here.
The torch will not just be lying around. You will need to search.
Since we're in a helicopter, why not? Alright, so hard hat would be I do not see it. There it is. Haha. Yes. Do it. I think that other message is in the way, preventing me. Yeah, I would love to put a hard hat on. If you'd stop telling me that there is a hard hat. There we go. Alright. Can we build it? Oh, well, I'm not sure. I think that one's empty. Let's go down another level. This one might be empty also. All the way to the bottom. Here we go. Excuse me. I definitely belong here. Don't mind the fact that I'm not wearing pants. That's none of your business. There it is. Any time now, elf shoes. You got it. Alright, let's go back up to the helicopter, though I'm desperately tempted to free fall out the side there. I don't think I would be able to parachute all the way back to the submarine. Sometimes you have to resist those urges. That's what being human is all about. Kill them all. No, resist those urges. Sorry. Don't know what came over me there. Alright, so we just have one more after this. Just gotta get back to the submarine. I love the fact that most of the missions, too, allow you to go in completely undetected. This is a stealth dream, this whole heist. Really not too far away with the submarine either. This is great.
This is a strange business, Captain. We work so hard to get new weapons, vehicles, equipment, and then afterwards we destroy it all. The only way to be safe, not sorry, yes? We leave behind a single piece of the jigsaw.
Alright, so this should be our last one. The plasma cutter or fingerprint cloner. You don't get the plasma cutter if it's a safe code mission instead. So fingerprint cloner should be the one with the security cameras out front. Really easy. 4 guys, maybe. I can't believe how easy it is to make over $1 million now. This is really kind of insane. Like, what am I gonna buy with all this? It's just so fun to actually do. Here I am complaining about having spending money for the first time. Fingerprint cloner. Alright. I have no idea why I'm still wearing this rebreather, but hey, it's keeping me warm. Keeping me warm through the long, pantsless winter.
The fingerprint scanner in Mr. Rubio's office is very latest design. Normal hacking tools will be detected immediately and the whole place will be sealed. Our only chance is to acquire Mr. Rubio's fail-safe device, which can reconstruct his fingerprint in case of emergency.
Coming up on the warehouse.
The archives are relocated every few weeks. If we want to find
Oh,
out
rough
where they are,
landing.
we need to get into the computer system in this warehouse. It will be highly secure. Perhaps you can avoid cameras or destroy them, or make it easy and kill the power. There has to be a circuit box not too far from here. There will be security inside. If you are not seen by the cameras,
Alrighty.
you have an element of surprise, yes?
Here we go. Time for that element of surprise.
Have you ever
Surprise!
searched for Mr. Rubio? If you do, you will find that websites being critical of him have their servers mysteriously targeted for attack. Cybersecurity is not all about defense, yes? Find the computer terminal. We will hack
Thank
it
you for the
and log
P's
in
and
the
Q's.
archives.
I appreciate that.
This man's
Thrown
security
in a
is
little
in
low.
serious need of updates. This would never happen at Russian government troll farm. Good job. We have the location of the archive. Now let's go.
I'm not sure why it had a problem with that. That very festive automod message. Someone's been called a hoe three times. It's getting out of hand. I really tried to say thrice there, but my mouth just went sideways. I'm exhausted. One syllable's about all I have in me. Alright, so we'll take out the security cameras here, and then we should be home free. And then it's heist time. It sprang up on us from the shadows.
Now, watch out. This place will also have CCTV.
Oh, let's go sniper. That'll be fun. Sniper is always fun. Alright. Oh, my shoulder! So as long as we take out that security camera, I think if that security camera there in the second location detects you, it's like helicopters are waiting when you come back out. But because we took them out, it should be free and clear.
Credit card. Probably it will have an antenna.
Alright, give me just 1 second here. I'll be right back. There it is. Lovely.
Do you have the
While we're
device?
safe and warm,
Get it
I'll be
out
right back with you.
quickly.
Okay, now I have more coffee for the big heist. That's the important thing. Let's get back to that sub and try to kick it off ASAP here. This is kind of nice to have the whole... We got the scope and all the setups and hopefully the heist all in one session here. This is great. Don me now these tiny hot pants, fa la 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 la. Oh, sorry. I didn't see you there. Just caught me singing about my hot pants. I'm sure you know. I'll be home for heist time. You can count on me. Yes, I'll be home for heist time, but only in these cut-off jeans. Oh no. We've reached that point of the session. So this should be real quick from this point. Once you're back on the submarine, it's island time.
To think of how we cover our tracks. And the most important way will be to destroy all vehicles, weapons, and equipment once we are finished.
I am so glad we captured everything here. I think both of my other heists have been split up among multiple sessions of setup, etc. Now that we finally know what we're doing, it's not that hard to do this in a single session. We're at 1 hour and 11 minutes. I can definitely go faster and ramble less. But it's like the fact that this whole thing is doable and you can make $1 million in a single, say, morning session here is really amazing to me. I am grateful. Alright. Should have access to the finale screen now. Let us start. I do desperately want to launch the mission on my own, yes. Yes, thank you. Alright, drainage tunnel. I cannot avoid it. It's so convenient. And this main dock has been serving me very, very well. I did finally do a little bit of research about the day and night. It's really no difference. It's not like there are different patrols or extra guards at a specific time or anything. Nighttime basically only applies to guard towers, and it just makes it a little bit harder for guard towers to see you at night when you're out on the main island. Seems to be the only difference. I could definitely be wrong / misinformed, but it seems like you don't really have to worry about the time of day other than if you're going to be getting close to guard towers. Alright, I think that's it. Let me just double check. I need those suppressors. Alright. Here we go again. Let's see how badly I can mess this one up. Really, really wanting that elite challenge, and the only tricky part about that is you just cannot quick restart, so we need to do this clean all the way through if I want the elite challenge, which I think adds like a 10% extra cut onto it, so you'd get like 130,000 or so. Extra. Alright, we're swimming to the tunnel. I always find this part to be somehow serene and cyberpunky at the same time.
Drainage pipe you're about to swim through, and I am not so jealous. The entrance is right up ahead. GPS tracker confirmed. I have your position. I will also access compound CCTV once you are inside.
Hello, fish. It's nice to see you, fish. Hello, corpses. Oh, it's nice to see you, corpses.
The maintenance room is not far.
Alright, we're cutting this grate. And we're in.
Perfect.
Gotta pull out the old knife for a second, just to look intimidating.
Choose least hygienic option.
Every time.
Enjoy your little swim, yes?
Alright, now we're in the danger zone. It's where it gets tricky. I'm gonna try to spare as many people as possible. I have like a quick path in mind. I think we can avoid a couple of guys that I usually take out. And then I have a new way to get to the vault itself in mind that I'd like to try. So we're headed right up here. I'm gonna let this armored guy go past and down this way.
You did not get sucked
And I'm
into
gonna
a
try to let both of these guys live this time.
How likely is it I have two
Alright,
operations in
that
the
guy's
same
going
area?
there.
Now, we look for the
This
vault.
guy regrettably
We start
has
in
to
the
go
central
out.
building. Watch out for the Mr. Rubio's personal bodyguards. They patrol this
And
area.
this guy
They
has
don't know
got to
every
go.
soldier on the island. Them you cannot fool, no matter what you are wearing.
Don't really need that key card. Gonna jump across the hedge here. And we'll wait for this guy to come into the shadow. Right about there where the light stops is also kind of where the security camera stops. And just in case he has the gate key, I want to make sure he's out of camera range. So he usually stops in the light and then he walks into the shadow. And he does have the gate key. That's why that's important. Lovely. Alright, going this way. Take him out. And head back to this guy. Take him out. And we're up the stairs. As soon as you get to the top of these stairs, that patrolling guard starts coming down. Or I guess as soon as you get to there, that patrolling guard starts coming down. I usually like to wait at the top of these stairs, because then he can't see you and he stops out here. Hey, buddy. Usually works great. Usually that armored guy is coming in by that point. We'll get him on the way back down this time.
Don't give up on a locked door. Why not ask a guard
So I'm going to do something different. I want the take from the safe, because what I learned about this is that it's a free stack of money. It's between 50 and 100,000. That's 63,000 this time. And then you want to check for paintings is the big thing. Sometimes, very randomly, there's paintings up in the office. And those are really nice. Especially this alien one. He appears to have a symbol on his palm that is interesting me. Huh. To review that footage. Alright, so if we can get both of these paintings, oh, that would be amazing.
You will not regret taking with you.
So it's always good to come up to his office to check both the safe and in case there are paintings. Really, really nice take, if that's the case. Alright, so my loot bag is full. That means we don't have to worry about anything back at the main dock. Like, I don't have room for it, so... what I want to try this time that's different is when you hack this fingerprint scanner for the elevator, you have to do it 3 times for some reason. I learned about this thing online. If we go back down, we'll try to take out this armored guy down on that level. See if I can get behind him, actually. Probably be a little bit safer. Oh, he's down there now. Jeez, I didn't expect that. I thought he was still up here. Okay, going down another level. Careful of those stairs. They can get you out of headshot range real quick. Alright, think we're okay. So, instead of doing that hack up in the office at the elevator, I'm going around this side of the building. Back to where we jumped across the hedge there. Right down along this courtyard, there's this archway. And a gate. If you got that gate key from the guy by the camera, or any of the other guards there, you can get in here, which takes you to the lower area of the vault, And then on this fingerprint scanner, you only have to do it once. Instead of 3 times, it really cuts down on the hacking time. So I love this little secret passage path.
All right, we found the
Because these things are such a pain.
Follow the partial prints to match the target print, and the tool will do the rest.
So that makes it so much simpler to take the secret passage. Instead of going down the elevator, which always requires 3 fingerprints.
You have cracked it?
So right back to the safe. $270983. 270983.
You remember the combination, yes?
27 9. All right, we've got the bonds, and we already have a full loot bag, so it's like, wow. I don't know if there's an easier way for us to escape now than to go with the main dock. Because right now we could escape and be completely done with it. I don't know how to get out of the compound unless it's one of the official exits, though, so we'll just treat this the normal way, even though we already have a full loot bag. I'm headed back out here,
Be careful.
avoid the camera, and up a couple of sets of stairs.
Remember, there is
There's one guy patrolling and one guy stationary here. I'm going to wait for the patroller to come all the way out of his field of vision. So this is going to cost me 30 seconds or so, but it will be a little bit safer. Still hoping for that 15-minute elite challenge here. But all we need to worry about at this point is escaping. He's down, and he's down. That's it. Now we're at the main gate. We have not been detected. We have a full loot bag. Going for it. So we can still try to head to the main dock and get out that way. I think it would be pretty easy to do. And we'll just avoid grabbing the loot this time. We should still have plenty of time to make it, though. This is crazy. I wasn't expecting to get those paintings up in the office, so this is even more exciting than I could have hoped for. Really good take. Alright, take out the guy by the bike. There's another guy at the end of the trees.
the only thing left to do is escape. Carry on like this, and they will never know you were there.
And get out of first person. Let's go do our sniper trick we figured out last session here.
Point at the main docks.
I'm gonna get in front of this bush. Switch to sniper. Line them up real gentle-like. Security camera's just moving now. That's great. We should be able to make it right past.
It seems Mr. Rubio has woken up into his nightmare. All over again.
Alright, headed this way, hugging the wall as much as I can to avoid this guard tower. We're gonna stop up here and take out the guard tower for good. As soon as we can see it through this little break in the palm trees. There he is. Alright, helicopter's out. We'll watch that as we go through. Just need to make it down the coast to the main dock here to grab a boat. There's our water tower we poisoned. Thanks for that.
It sounds like Mr. Rubio is reaching for his helicopter again.
Alright, stopping up here briefly, checking where that helicopter path is. I think it's gonna miss us okay. We'll take this guy out. And this guy just to be safe. Take out the camera too. That's usually the first loot spot down in that garage there, but we already have full bags, so... I'll just skirt down here. We may have to take out this other guy on the docks. I think we do. The boat I want is in the middle here. If there was a boat in this final section, we might be able to take it out without him seeing us, but let's just
How are the guards looking?
be safe here.
A little appetizer work.
Where is he? There you go. Alright. I guess he's going to be a little bit of a... Ah, darn it. They just discovered me. Alright. Well, that's a shame.
Well, judging from their
So I'm not sure if I can have a full loot bag. If I get shot, I might lose some. But we'll see how quickly I can just get out of here.
Be careful. You are at the main dock now. All you need is
I don't know. We might still get it. You don't have to be undetected. You just need a full loot bag. So unless I get hit right in the bag, which would be a shame all around, we'll see how this goes. Ah, they got me. So I shouldn't have a full loot bag now. I'll probably miss out on the elite challenge. That was very close.
looks like Mr. Rubio is
I don't know who even saw me there. I must have missed someone. But yeah, you cannot get that boat without going around and getting those other two guys. So I need to take out the whole dock set, no matter what, if I want to leave at the main dock. Still an amazing take, no big deal. I might not have gotten the elite challenge, but that'll give us something to shoot for next time. I think that'll easily be the biggest take I've gotten with those two paintings, though. That was much more expensive. Usually I just have a bag full of cash. We're in for a quick weather change here, I think. No snow. But then suddenly, as if old Father Winter became hideously upset with you. 134, that's not bad at all. I think my last one was 127 or something, I'm not sure. Alright, so that was a great time. No hacks failed, but did I get a full loot bag? Eh? I guess it did. Hooray! So I still got detected. That's not ideal. We'll still have something to shoot for. An elite challenge undetected will be the next thing. But we did get it. Hooray! I think that's awesome that they actually don't require you to be undetected for it. Usually that would be the case, like in a diamond heist or something. So it's really, really sweet of them that they allow me to just get away with that for the extra 10%. Alright, 13 minutes is not a bad time. I want to shoot for about that. We got the bearer bonds for 1,000,001. Pay off some fencing and Pavel fees, so we're left with almost $1,400,000. Which takes our grand total up to, let's check it, from the official menu. Oh, I have insufficient dollars. All right, 9,797,000. I'll take it. So this is easily more than paid for itself already. I am loving this new heist. And I'm really glad we got this all done in a single session. Everything from scope to fence there. I don't know what to call it. From scope to fence, all in one. That is amazing to me. So we'll be back around to start that again, I'm sure. But thank you for bearing with me so long there. Fun to spend a little Christmas Eve time with you in the snow. Hoping you're having a wonderful week. Wherever you are, perhaps some time off of work, perhaps some pastries. Dripping with icing, I don't know. So we got that elitist award, it looks like. That's great. We will want to try that again undetected. I think it's easily possible. I don't know how that went so badly at the dock. That's still my... we've pushed it all the way up to that point. That's where I still mess up. I haven't figured out quite the right place to stand. But that's sort of the fun of this. It's nice that we're through the whole compound area and we have a nice working path. And that new secret passage with only the one fingerprint hack? Oh, you know how much time that saves? Not to mention the fact that it is part of the elite challenge that you cannot fail a hack. So getting it down to only one chance to fail rather than 3 chances to fail. That secret passage is amazing. So I highly suggest you keep killing guys until you find that key. But that is all of my rambles. We'll be back to try it again next time. Thank you again for your time. Salute for now. Ho ho, happy, happy holidays. And I'll see you soon. Bye for now.